What just happened may change the balance of power in the Middle East forever. In a surprise move, the United States has deployed its most elite stealth bombers, the B-2 Spirit, to strike deep inside Iranian territory, targeting 3 of Iran's most protected nuclear sites. This operation marks a turning point not just in the Iran-Israel conflict, but in the global order you thought you understood. Welcome to Daily Deep Facts. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel now, because we break down world events the way others won't. Here's how it unfolded. In the early hours of the morning, under complete radio silence, 7 B-2 bombers took off from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri. They crossed the Atlantic, refueled mid-air over the Mediterranean, and entered Iranian airspace undetected. Their targets, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, 3 of Iran's most fortified and underground nuclear facilities. These weren't just symbolic strikes, they were strategic. These 3 locations were where Iran had enriched uranium beyond the 60% level, approaching weapons-grade thresholds. Fordow is buried beneath a mountain once considered impenetrable, but that changed when the U.S. deployed GBU-57 bunker buster bombs weighing 30,000 pounds. Each these penetrated deep into the earth and crippled the centrifuge halls in seconds. Isfahan, home to uranium conversion infrastructure, was struck simultaneously by submarine-launched Tomahawk missiles timed with the B-2's arrival. It all happened in under 20 minutes, and Iran's air defenses never fired a shot. The level of planning involved shows this was no warning, this was the message. Iranian state TV claimed the damage was limited, but leaked footage shows collapsed tunnels, glowing impact zones, and IAEA inspectors in hazmat suits. Emergency shutdowns have pushed Iran's nuclear progress back by years, according to experts. If you're watching this and you're shocked by how much goes on behind the scenes, let us know in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts on how this impacts not just Iran, but global stability. This operation, named Silent Resolve, was coordinated not just with fighter jets, but with cyber operations that blinded Iran's radar and satellite feeds before the first bomb dropped. The mission was reportedly approved just 72 hours before takeoff, timed perfectly after Israeli strikes on Hezbollah targets and Iranian proxies. The coordination was no accident. Why now? Defense insiders say that Iran's growing ties with Russia and its ramped-up uranium enrichment timeline forced the White House to act. The concern wasn't just regional, but global. A nuclear-armed Iran would shift the balance of power across the entire Middle East. Tehran has vowed to retaliate, but so far the response has been controlled and symbolic. Some say this means the message landed as intended: quiet strength over loud threats. If you value global truth over media noise, do your part now. Like this video, subscribe to Daily Deep Facts, and drop a comment below to share your perspective. These are not ordinary times, and the more people understand what's really happening, the stronger we all become. The use of the B-2 in active combat marks a chilling but calculated moment in modern warfare. What happens next could reshape alliances, shift energy routes, and test the world's appetite for escalation. Stay informed and stay curious. This is Daily Deep Facts, and we'll be back soon with more stories that reveal what others don't say out loud.